Night she decided to divorce, she threw away her wedding ring, burned the wedding dress she'd spent ages preparing, tossed her phone, and left the city that had broken her heart without looking back. A week before their remarriage ceremony, the plane she was on made an emergency landing, and everyone on board panicked. In that moment, she caught a glimpse of her husband and thought he'd come to save her, but to her shock, he helped a flight attendant to her feet and left the plane first. When she woke up in the hospital, her husband was nowhere to be found. She tried calling him, but the line never connected. Then a familiar voice came from outside. She struggled out of bed and, sure enough, saw her husband, but in his arms was the same flight attendant from the plane. In that instant, she finally faced the truth. He'd long since betrayed her. After being discharged, she drew up divorce papers right away, put them in a gift box, and treated it as the last gift for her husband. When he got home, he nervously asked about her condition, explaining he hadn't had time to check his phone. She stared at him coldly, so he pulled out photos on his phone, trying to prove he'd been busy setting up the wedding venue, unaware that the mark on his neck had already given him away. She said nothing, only telling him to open the box on their wedding day. Since she was a master perfumer and gave him a bottle of handmade perfume every year, he instinctively assumed the box held another fragrance. He then ran downstairs, calling for her to look at the fireworks lighting up the sky. As she watched them, a fleeting thought crossed her mind that maybe he still loved her, but the next second, his phone buzzed with a message from the flight attendant, thanking him for the fireworks and saying she'd seen her name in them. Her heart shattered completely, and she realized it had all been an illusion. The husband, thinking this would win his wife over, soon noticed his phone was in her hand. He rushed upstairs in a panic, but she pretended not to have seen the message, letting him relax. After a quick glance at his phone, he made an excuse about work and hurried out, never realizing she'd followed him, watching everything unfold.